used to go to the beach in the holidays, and I got really bored lying on the beach because I'm not very good at sitting still, and everyone was surfing, so I borrowed a mate's surfboard, biked over the harbour bridge back in New Zealand and jumped off some rocks and tried to copy the guys surfing. I loved it. There's nothing like lying on the water flat, or even sitting in the water on your surfboard, and the water just sucks out from under you, and this wall just starts coming up in front of you. Yeah, that can be pretty intimidating. That when you come out, it's just like, whoa, you know. Even when you look at those, like waves like that, when you look at the barrel, if you see how thick that is, like the volume of water is just massive. And literally it's just a big ledge pushes right over the top. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, basically riding a wave for me, I just like that feeling of creating speed and coming up and down of the wave, and then hopefully one day I can bust some big airs, and then you've got a feeling of how to manipulate the wind in the air to get in the right position, or something kind of like skateboarding. The same reason I love watching people, on BMXs, on ramps, anything where you get speed. One of the biggest skills in life you can have is adaptation. Back home, whenever we didn't have surf, I'd go mountain biking on the weekend with my brother-in-law, and again, just that full zoning in, concentration, being able to move, jump, move, come around a tree using tools. It's just that whole art of movement, or just going smack into a tree. It's still fun. I don't know, it might be a little bit crazy, but yeah. I definitely have calmed down a lot. Yeah, I only break a bone maybe once a year now, whereas it used to be a lot more. But aspiring sounds boring, like adult decisions that have to be made so that you create stability, basically. Whereas inspiring sounds to me like lighting a fire under your ass and going for it, and that's what I'm all about. Boxing for me has been a stability in my life, or sport in general. As a fighter, what I love about boxing is being in the ring and there's no rules, right? Like, you get in there and you can just you just unleash all your energy. Yeah, you're meant to hit them, you're meant to take them down, so every sensory is on. Seeing something coming and then moving at it at full force, like, I love it. I love fighting. It's good. Not, in that context, obviously. Curiosity. When we look at something, we have a way of, as individuals, we have a way of thinking. But being curious, when you're curious, you can stop your way and you're having a look at, maybe it's something else that works a different way. Yeah. With people, I love to know what makes people tick. Karina in 2 words: easygoing, pretty easygoing, and no bullshit. Don't bullshit me, I won't bullshit you. I've been in a stage in my life where my purpose was to serve myself and go as hard as I could and do the best that I can. At the moment, I'm going through a stage in my life where it's to show I feel the passion and the fire to try and get other people to find what they love. People don't use their bodies enough, and it affects the total balance of a person, like spiritually, mentally, physically. It's all one thing. We sit in these buildings, we drive cars, we sit in front of the TV. I do it, we all do it. It's just, we get conditioned to this way, and yeah, it's not good enough. I would love to provide more facility and coaching for women in the Middle East. I really enjoy that, getting people to feel comfortable to go out and do things in public or in a ladies only facility. What is the human spirit? Everybody wants to love and be loved. There's breath and movement in everything, there's creation in everything. So the things that are important to me in my life and things I look for in people around me or people that I get along with are things like integrity, respect, honesty. These things are really important. I feel really blessed in my life. I feel like I have people who want the best for me and who want the best for people around them. I've needed those things throughout my life, and I've always had those people there, that support, and that's the most important thing to me, and I hope that I give those things back.